Hi everyone, welcome back. So we're continuing our, starting a new game with Matt. Finished our co-op game with the AI, so we're cracking on back with the old rule set. So if you've not watched my video, which I'm hoping I uploaded before this, I should have done, my other ranked game on the Allied team, then I'd probably give that a watch just for an explanation of the strategy I'm going to go for here. I'm trying to develop a new strategy with the Allies, and I'm going to try out in that game and also this one. So we'll have a ranked opponent and Matt and see how they deal with it, and if it works well, or needs some tweaking or whatever. So that's going to be the game plan. 4 and 3, but for the most part it's going to be fairly similar on this Russian turn, so we'll just crack on. I'm actually quite looking forward to doing 2 Allied campaigns at the same time, you know, trying one strategy to see how we fare in both. It'll be fun. So I'll talk, I suppose, as, you know, as if you haven't watched the other one. So I've changed my strategy slightly for the opening for the Russians because I was finding my West Russia attack, I sometimes struggled with it and lost more than I would have liked to, so I throw in the extra fighter now onto the West Russia battle because I want to take it as cleanly as possible. So that's the key one to hold. This is just like a skirmish to try and kill some troops if we get lucky, but the West Russia is the area I want to hold firmly, so I'll focus slightly more on that. So let's try and get a clean take if we can. Crap. Pretty bad from that side as well. That's a shocking so far. Bloody hell. Again, nothing you can do if the dice is against you. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, that was a pretty bad take. Was that 12? Yeah, 12 was not good. I like to be sort of 6 IPC and below for that battle. Anything higher is not, you know, ideal. Particularly 12. 9's alright, 12's not good. That's just pretty weak, so I'm going to hope for some decent rolls in this one, if we can. Okay. Better, slightly. 1 hit back. Hopefully only 1 more. No. Ah, shame. Traded evenly there, it's not all I want really. Now we have the potential for 5 hits here, which I don't think we're going to hit, so I'm going to... Potential for 5 hits. Oof. Can we attack that? I'm going to press the attack, just this once. I'm going to go for it. Okay. Hopefully not much back in return fire. 1 there, no plane attack. Ah, shit. Okay. Could have been worse. I think I mentioned this before in my Russian opening move guide that you don't want to be trading evenly with Germany because they'll only kill you quicker. So that start is, yeah, not ideal, but as I mentioned, it could be worse. So sub over there as normal, anti-air, West Russia. So we're going to push down here, and also we're going to change the strat up here as well. We don't know. I don't normally do this, but we are mixing things up. The idea with all this infantry moving towards Japan is we want to have Japan spending on land as much as possible, because I want them to be not spending on the sea, because we're going to be going for a pure naval assault with the Americans. So if we can avoid them spending on the sea, that's going to be good for us. So we're pushing Buryatia, we've got 2 infantry moving this way, so we're just making it harder for them to retake their territories around here. I will say though, it's kind of important that Russia holds firm against Germany, because it's going to be pretty much alone. A bit of support from the British, but not a huge amount of support, because we're not going to be landing, particularly in France, so actually having a strong Russian front is key, and we don't have one right now. That was a weak West Russia attack. It wasn't a great Ukraine attack either, so I think that's going to be, yeah, not an ideal start for this strategy, but we will push on and do our best. There we go. Anyway, so I'll see you for the British turn. Okay, we're back. Hmm. Well, that's not a board I was expecting to see, to be honest. Okay. So, right, wow. Okay, so he spent pretty much, looks like, entirely on water? Am I right by that? There are no units in Germany, well, not many that were not already there. He's obviously got a battleship, carrier. Ah. Very unique, I'll give him that. Alright. I guess in a way, that does play to us. It really does play to our game plan here. Because with this transport and destroyer are safe, because we can move them out now. We weren't really planning any landings with Britain, we were going to just support Russia. And Russia, obviously now they're under much less press than they would have been, because there's not as many land troops. So what I think Mike might do, he'll probably just leave the recruitment here, I would guess, for C, and just maybe start harassing the British. We've got to be careful here, obviously, because we could lose Britain. if we're not, yeah, very careful. So I think we're going to have to put a lot more infantry in Britain itself. So we'll do the normal 3 into India, and then I think we'll probably just put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just to really shore up the actual, yeah, London, I think. Because if you notice, there's quite a lot of planes in the area. There's these two. There's 2 in France. There's the bomber here. And in actual fact, this transport here can hit Britain as well, so it could be under severe attack very quickly. Interesting. Okay. I'm hoping with all that the infantry we just built, we should be able to hold out. I don't expect us to. We've got an anti-air in there. We've already got some garrison, 2 fighters. Should be fine. So it's good for it. But I think overall, oh, actually, he's made a mistake. He's cutting off. What is that? Gibraltar. Sorry, yeah. But obviously that transport will die now. That's good for us because it kills the transport, stopping him going for a double landing in Britain. Right, so we're going to do the same thing as we did before in the other game, which is we're going to try and take this out again. I'm a little bit more cagey about doing this now because he's reinforced with an extra plane here, and here actually. So this is more risky now, because obviously we're leaving Egypt a little bit more vulnerable than it would be. Okay. Yeah, normally I'd be shipping these fighters over to West Russia in this circumstance, but at the moment I think we're going to have to hold them in Britain. Because we've got yeah, a bit more of an imminent threat. Okay, let's do that. I think that's probably all the attacking moves I want to do right now. Share about this tank actually over here, because we can't really do much with this now. We're going to have to probably use it to secure Alaska, I guess, and be the way forward there. So I'm not seeing us shipping that out anytime soon, with a German fleet in the water. Okay, that's good. Yeah, this is my only concern really at the moment, is yeah, losing Egypt. Cause I'm probably going to ship this infantry in here straight away. Try and help out. But apart from that, I think we're ready to go. Let's do it. So let's watch our bomber get destroyed. Oh, we survived. And hit a 6. Awesome. Okay, that's the perfect situation there. Good. Okay, here's the battle, the big battle. On the ranked game we're doing this strategy with, we actually won this really cleanly, so hoping for a similar result. Very good hits. Very good. That was awesome. Okay. Again, lose this aircraft carrier. A few more I would have liked there, but that's alright. One hit there. One plane. Okay, just starship's dead. Okay, yeah, that could have been a lot worse. I'll take that. The main thing is the fleet's destroyed. That's the key thing. We've still got a fighter left for Britain. Sorry, for India. Let's grab you guys. Let's move you down here. Move you up. Here's the question: do I take an extra infantry from India and reinforce Egypt? Is that too much? I'm going to say no, because given the fact we've got a fighter free to stay here now, I'm going to just take one. So let's reinforce that. Leave you there. Yeah, okay, cool. That works for me. So let's move you over here. Alaska's now much more secure than it normally is, which is nice. And that should probably do it for our non-combats. Mobilisation, so 3 here. And we're shoring up Britain nicely. Okay, so yeah, in summary, I guess it looks like Matt's trying something different here. This is obviously not a standard play to build on water with Germany straight away, so this is a new build he's going for, so we're both of us trying something different, which is cool. So this is what's nice about our games, is we can sort of try these things out, and then try them out in ranked, obviously, as well. It's a good sort of, like, you know, chill environment to just test some strats, but overall I think I'm happy with that. I think the way it's working, that favours what we're trying to do, I think. It's taking troops away from Germany on the land, which gives, obviously, in turn, Russia a better time, an easier time holding. So we're going to be able to strengthen here. I think what we might try and do, we could potentially try and take Karelia back. I'm just trying to think about how many tanks I can kill. That's a potential. Let's go for this, with the tank support and plane support. Maybe even this if we... Yeah, we just got to be slightly cautious about the counters. Actually, there are a lot of tanks about. There's 8 over this side of the board. Obviously, a lot of these fighters can come and help out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. The planets have it. Next turn should be interesting for Britain and Russia, actually. So there we go. Okay, let's see for the Americans. Okay, let's have a look. What's happened? Right. Okay, so this infantry's gone now. Ooh, okay. Looks like an unfortunate attack happened in Buryatia. So we're still in control of that, which is nice. Pretty good. Okay, yeah, looks good. I think the one problem we've had here is we've lost... I'm guessing the fleet died here, yeah, it did. So we've lost all this, but... He lost everything too, so it's kind of like a... Yeah, that's alright. Alright, fair play. So let's assess what I need to do then here. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 fighters ready. So that's a carrier. Battleship, obviously. Destroyer's not necessary. I think we'll probably just bank that because I want more battleships. That's the key to this, so just having a lot of battleships and aircraft. So we've got these. The nice thing is these 2 transports are alive. That's a real bonus for us. So that's really good. Apart from that, I think that's probably what I want to build right now. So we're going to do this round of recruitment. We'll have these 2 transports in soon, 2 turns away. Just 1 round. The second round, how much IPC we're going to have? 48. That's 2 battleships and probably a destroyer. Bit that way. Yeah, so 4 battleships pretty much. Okay, let's do that. Wouldn't mind another transport, actually, to be fair, but I think I'd rather focus on getting control before I can always ship in transports afterwards, but getting control is going to be important. Because the Japanese fleet now is extremely depleted. Battleship there, destroyer, that's it. That's literally it. What did he spend his IPC on? Oh, okay. This is a new one as well. Complex in Shanghai. Very new. Huh. Okay. I guess that, yeah, it makes sense, because I think he was going to put it probably in Manchuria, I would guess. But then, given how badly the attack went against Buryatia, there's a chance I could take this back, so I guess it was a smart plan on his point, because he didn't want to lose it. I probably would have put it down here, but it's still fine. I guess now it means he can churn out troops here and push back against Russia, so yeah, it makes sense. Alright, fair play. Right. Ooh, actually, I just noticed he didn't lose everything. He kept the 1 fighter, 1 bomber alive down here, so not everything was lost there from that attack for the Japanese. Alright, fair play. Combat move then. What do we do? Ooh, what do we do here? I'm really tempted to attack this, I'll be honest. Because that really like limits, it defends India very well because it's limiting troops on the ground, but it's going to be dangerous to say the least, because I could take this. I think what I might do, I might take this with Russia possibly, go for this attack. Let's do it, let's harass the Japanese as much as we can. There you go, do that. If we get lucky with the rolls, then, you know, we can take this. Obviously the fighter can then move into India, which is good. The Russians will take this next time. Good. I think in terms of actual... Now we could hit this... It makes that... Yeah, you could hit this sub, but it makes no sense to do so, because the battleship will mop it up next turn, so we're just going to back off with everything. I think Matt will get a very clear idea, obviously, of what I'm doing by the end of this turn. Seeing everything move westwards. But, you know, there we go. Alright, that should be it then. So we're going to hope for a clean roll. If we get unlucky on this first one, I think we'll just probably have to back off. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Oh, bit of a shame we lost both infantry, but it doesn't matter. Because they're essentially sort of, you know, free troops anyway. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. That's cool. So again, just fewer troops for the Japanese to use against India, basically. That's all that is. That works for us. Right, so let's move everything back across here. I have 1, 2, the carrier's going to go in the water. Move you up as well, move you down. Let's pick up... whoops, I've messed that up completely. Oh, cancel. Right, 2 transports. 1, 2, bosh. There we go. I think having the bomber in Alaska makes sense because it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess this is quite a nice landing spot if we can hold it, but for now it's fine there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess we can hitting the water here is easier than hitting Japan. Hitting Japan's going to be quite tough. The water's okay though. We can do that. I guess we probably move this into a place that can vaguely help. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Move that fighter there as well. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. There we go. So our intentions are clear after that turn. Very clear. But the good thing is, actually, we've had some fortune. That the attack on this was fortunate. We've held that. That's great. Also, taking this out was really good. India's now perfectly safe. I don't see this falling for a while now. We could even I think with this transport, I'm probably going to try and solidify Egypt a bit more, because this is quite, yeah, a bit concerning. I'd rather have this, you know, properly secure. So far though, it's looking good. I mean, I think I like the spend on water for Germany. I think that favours us. In Britain's secure, that's not going to fall, unless we get extremely unlucky. Russia looks in a good space now. I think we could probably... I'm going to have to take something here, definitely. I need to kill some troops. It may be a case of going... Ooh, yeah, there's options there. There is options there. Because there's very little troops to counter-attack here, so that's the thing. We've got 4 tanks here, but apart from that, there's no counter-attack troops. So if we take something with one of these, then that's it. Maybe like possibly cracking this one and this one might be good. We'll see, we'll see. That's for another turn, but no, fairly happy with that first round for the Allies. It's going alright. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in round 2. Take care.